So I've got this thing now. This is the Reolink Duo Wi-Fi. The reason I picked this up purely because there was a promotional code offer thing, but really because of this cool little feature. Because I thought, hey, why not get a CCTV camera that's got this bird's eye sort of thing, and it looked pretty cool just from the way it looked. And I'm gonna go ahead and open this thing up and see exactly what's in the box. Let's get this underway. Flipping one-handed thing I'm doing right now. Okay. Be prepared, be Reolink. So I haven't actually used any Reolink CCTV stuff before. This is the first time I'm going to be testing out anything to do with Reolink. I'm not sure how the app's going to be, so I'm not sure if it's going to be clumsy or intuitive, who knows. Anyway, so the first thing you find is your Wi-Fi antennas, which are these two little things that popped up. And then open the box up here. Inside in the box we've got ourselves a camera. So let's have a look how big this thing is. Actually, you know what, let's start out the cables first. So we've got this cable here. So you've got ourselves this Ethernet cable, so if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can hardwire it. Myself this cable, so this is I believe this is 12 volt, this will be 12 volt, so female input, male output, so that'll be the extension, the wire needs to be longer, so that's the main plug there, and I believe it should be the 12 volt, I think 4 amp, these ones take, or 2 amp. You get 12 volt, 2 amp, yep. Correct. 12 volt 2 amp, the standard 12 volt 2 amp that you normally get. If worst comes to worst, you could use the existing CCTV thing, but I tend to prefer just not messing that up, because sometimes when you use your existing CCTV splitter, sometimes the camera may affect your other CCTV cameras, and I found that in the past. That was a bit tough. Okay, we've got our screw fixings, and then we've got ourselves our camera. So this is the camera. Let's remove this. Here. So that's the mount, that's the base of it. Screw pops off like that. This plate will screw into literally anything. Screws onto, it's just held there in place. And then we've got ourselves the end of it, which is a simple screw. Sometimes these can be confusing, but it's just a simple screw. As long as you can get underneath the camera and you can use like a little stubby little screwdriver, it should be fine. So no issues there. And let's check out the Reolink thing itself. So this is the camera. It's the entire module. Got the film on the front. So once I've gone through and fitted it, I will remove that film. Just leave it on the purpose of this video. At the bottom here, you've got a micro SD card. So glad to see that. Obviously, it's sealed in this way. So if you are going to put this outside anywhere, then you've got a seal there as well, and it's placed underneath, which is good. Sometimes I see this dumb things. Hold on, is it placed underneath? Yeah, okay, I'll always place there. Well, you can mount it both different ways, but yeah, placed underneath, that's better, because the last thing that you want to do is get any moisture, or any risk of moisture. So you can mount it in two different ways here, that's what I'm looking. So from the top or from the bottom. I will be mounting it from the top, going outwards, rather than it being basically perched. And the back, this is it, the wireless. I'm not going to show you that side, because that's where I have the QR code and scanning things as well. Yep, that is it. And then what else is in the box? And then I think that's it. Now you do have something inside, but if you have actually been kind enough to give yourself a little screwdriver as well. Thanks for that. That's a quick little unboxing. I will go through and do a quick little rundown and see exactly how this thing performs, and hopefully just come in handy having more cameras. The more the better, I say. When you've got one camera, why one when you can have 10? Okay, I thought I'd just quickly add this little bit here. So I did actually go ahead and set up the camera. Really confusing thing as well, when you're setting up the camera, you first have to connect to a LAN cable. You can't straight away just use Wi-Fi. Really frustrating that if you're in a situation where you want to set this camera up and you've only got Wi-Fi, you can't do it. It just would not allow me to. So I had to go ahead, plug in the LAN cable, add the device. Once the device was discoverable, then, and it was set up to the app, then I could add the Wi-Fi information, and then it can be used by Wi-Fi and it can disconnect the LAN cable. Really frustrating in that little features, but apart from that, everything else works fine. Got a 256GB memory card that I put inside as well. Records motion and sound, picture's pretty clear, and also when you zoom into the picture, get some decent angles and decent footage as well. Well, this has been Ace. Like, subscribe, as always, Ace out.